All right, welcome race fans. We are back tonight with the HLRL Highline Racing Premier Series here at Pocono for 70 laps. Going to be a fun one. Right now, Jackson Hartman, our points leader, is at the top of the leaderboard, Dwayne. That's pretty awesome. All right, looking at the race analytics coming into tonight, 76-degree air temperature, 92-degree track temperature. That's pretty slick out there. 70 laps you're doing, that's 175 miles. Tire window about 35 to 40 laps. Same for fuel. And pit road speed, 55 miles an hour. All right, looking at the points coming into tonight. Jackson Hartman with the 8-point lead over James McKee. James moved up one position. Kendall Kerr dropped one position. He went back to third now, 9 points back. Austin Bloom was the biggest mover last week. Dwayne, he picked up 6 positions, come all the way from 10th to 4th. So he is 14 points back. Tyler Snyder in 5th. Scott Wheeler 20 points back. Scott Wheeler Jr., 27 points back in 6th. Tyler Rush in 7th. He's 28 back. Brad Kress in 8th. He's 30 behind. Caleb Morrissey, 9th, 32 back. And Jeff Morish is 10th, 34 points behind the leader. Dwayne?
Scott Zellner's in 11th, 35 back. Roberto Ramirez is in 12th, 36 behind the lead. 13th is Justin Gibbs, 40 back. 14th is Adam Bose. He is 43 behind. Cody Robinson is 15th, 53 back. Courtney Miracle 16th, 55 back. Alan Kunman is in 17th, 59 back. John Peterson 18th, he is 62 behind the lead. Matthew Leedy 19th, 63 back. And we actually have a tie for 20th between Andrew Baker and Terry Brooks. They are both 67 points behind the leader.
All right, very good. Well, you ready to go out there on the track and give us a rundown?
Absolutely.
All right, let me find you here.
Ourselves out here on the tricky triangle. Now, this pit road exit is going to get a lot of guys tonight. You got to be careful. The exit of pit road is not the end of pit wall there. You got to go about another 100 feet to the cones. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to get a speeding law penalty on pit road.
Nice. Wow. Well, we're riding on board with you.
Sir, consider this our out lap here. Just kind of take it easy, build a little heat up in the tires. So here you go. On your qualify lap, you want to stay out to this wall as much as you can and try to drive it as deep down into one as you feel you could possibly get away with, and then bring it right down to that line. Get back in the gas as soon as you can. Bring it out to the wall. And again, same thing, little different angle of attack. Drive it as deep as you can into the tunnel turn. Keep it on that yellow line, back into the throttle. Don't hit the wall, but get as close as you can. And you're going to repeat that a third time into the last corner, turn 3 here. Get it down to that yellow line, get back to the throttle as quick as you can, and then just drive it out to the wall. And that is a lap around Pocono.
Very good. Well, give us another lap here. We're riding along on the TV cam now. We were riding on board with you on that lap, so let's see what it looks like here from outside the car.
A little too deep into that corner.
Yep. That happens.
Yep, you're going to see a lot of guys doing that. And you want to use just a little bit of brake, just enough to get the nose turned, back in the throttle, gets a little loose if you get back on it too soon. And a lot of guys drive it real deep here, hit the brakes, bring it down to the line, almost to the rumble strip, power through the corner, and we're back at it.
Very good. That's awesome. Nice lap. Nice lap, Dwayne.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a little trickier when you're in traffic because
Right?
you have to figure out where to go that they're not.
I know myself, I've never been that good at this track. I enjoy racing here, but I've just never been good at it. You know, I always seem to get behind.
And now the tunnel turn is going to be one of the trouble spots, as well as coming off of turn 3 here. Because
Right.
if you get back into the throttle too soon, that's exactly what's going to happen right in front of me there.
Yeah, I seen that. Oh my gosh. Nice avoidance there. That was pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah, so you got to watch out for that. Now, this is typically a self-cleaning track. Coming out of 1 here is also, especially if you're racing side by side, can get really tight. You see a lot of guys come out, scrape this wall just like that.
Yep. And it wants to kick you right to the inside immediately.
It does.
Yeah, I've seen that many, many times. Well, nice laps. They're pretty cool.
Thank you.
We'll find out. Let's see, Terry Brooks is out there turning some laps. Getting quite a few of them. Roberto Ramirez and his ally car. Dylan Wedgwood, good to see him back tonight. Adam Bowes, oh, big spin there, coming out of 2, or out of 1, excuse me. That's all it took, just that spin.
Yeah, and if you're turning on the wheel too hard and you're hard in the throttle, when you come off a corner, it's going to kick loose on you.
Yeah.
That's why it's critical to hit your marks here and not get the car too out of shape. It's a little bit trickier when you're side by side with somebody. You've got to take a completely different line. Now, there are, in turn 1, you're going to want to be on the inside line. Through the tunnel turn, mostly the inside line, but the outside line can work if you pinch the guy down. And then it's more the outside line will, in later stage of the race, will prevail through 3 with worn tires. But on new tires, you want to be on the inside line through 3.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. I know we got other races going on MaxSpeedTV tonight, so you got to kind of, I don't know, you can put a race up on each monitor if you got more than one monitor, or if you only got one monitor, you could put 2 browsers on the same monitor. Have both races going side by side. Watch both of them from MaxSpeedTV.
Heck yeah.
I've done that before. One you just don't want to miss, and then the other one you can't miss. You know, Brad Kress takes over the top spot here. Wow, Dwayne. I mean, what a lap. I mean, beating Jackson Hartman by 76 1/1000ths of a second. That's pretty good.
Yep. And tell you what, those times, I'm pretty sure those are draft times. A little bit of draft can help here because this track has, the straightaways are so long and you have so much speed that drafting really does come into play.
Well, Jackson Hartman just took the lead back. Wow, did you see that? And then he immediately went to pit road. So, wow. Well, folks, we're about to step away here for the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying, so don't go anywhere. Give us a thumbs up on the video. Make sure you subscribe if it's your first time here. You can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. We will be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bomb busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free, in the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the U.S. of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, in the home of the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, folks, we're back. Qualifying's just getting started, so you haven't missed anything. And tonight's race, I'm telling you, is going to be a good one, I believe, Dwayne. You know, it never seems to fail. The Pocono races seem to be really exciting, and it could come down to fuel mileage.
It very well could. Pocono is a self-cleaning track, which means if you wreck, you're normally going to slide down off of the racing surface and not bring out a caution. So it has the potential to stay green for a very long time. It usually does. The guy who
Yeah.
can strategize the fuel the most and get out there ahead and get that lead is usually going to bring it home.
Yeah, there's no resets here tonight. Now they do have one green, one checkered, okay, but no resets. This is like the real deal here. You get damaged, you sit on pit road and get it fixed up. And as we seen last week, there a few of them had some damage and they were just not up to speed. But man, it turned out to be a great race there last week. That was really amazing. And we'll just hope and pray that tonight's race is going to be just more of the same. Caleb Morrissey, top of the leaderboard as we speak. Well, that changed real quick. Adam Bowes now. Hey, changing quick. Jackson Hartman, third. Well, here again, real quick. Let's run over. Guys can look at the points here real quick, just so you got an idea of what you're looking at there with Hartman being the point leader. James McKee. Now, is McKee here tonight? I didn't see him in here.
Does not look like he's here.
No, James McKee's not here. Whoa. Well, that'll be a good night for Kendall Kerr to make his move. And Austin Bloom. Now, Austin's here. So those guys are going to probably push out James McKee.
Yeah, and
He'll drop.
if you notice how close the points between individual drivers are already,
Right.
you could easily you get 7 bonus points for a win.
Right.
So, with it being as close as it is, you could easily, if you win here tonight, you could easily jump 5-6 positions in the standings
Sure.
just on bonus points.
That's a fact, yeah. All right. Well, Jackson Hartman is at the top of the leaderboard. We still got Jeff Morrish going. He's still out there on the track. Wow, Scott Wheeler in second. Wow, that was a great lap. Look at that, 3/1000ths of a second off of Hartman's time.
Yeah, you can't get much
Unbelievable.
closer than that.
Nope. No, sir. Orish comes in second, or I'm sorry, not second, 16th on his first. I think that was his first lap. Adam Bowes, fifth. Well, kind of a little poll here to our viewers. Do y'all like it when Dwayne goes out there and does what we do, a ride along with Dwayne? Do you like that? We kind of restarted that again here. Dwayne wanted to try it, and I said, yeah, I was all for it. So, y'all like that, or don't you even tune in to watch that? I don't know. It's kind of curious. Well, looks like that will wrap up qualifying, Dwayne.
Yes, sir. And Jackson Hartman is hoping that the trend continues. Last 2 weeks, the pole setter has gone to victory lane, so
Yeah.
he's going to try to make it a three-peat on that trend tonight.
Man. All right. Well, he does indeed take the pole, so congratulations to him with a 55.020. Good lap. That was amazing. 3/1000ths of a second off of that is Scott Wheeler. He'll be starting in second. Dylan Wedgwood will be starting in third. Kendall Kerr, fourth. Kendall looking to try to gain some points there. Adam Bowes starting fifth. Brad Kress, sixth. Roberto Ramirez, seventh. Scott Zellner, eighth. Caleb Morrissey, ninth. And Tyler Snyder, 10th. Dwayne, finish him up.
Alan Kunman's going to roll off 11th. Justin Gibbs, 12th. Austin Bloom, last week's winner, will roll off 13th. Dylan Buddy will roll off 14th. Toby Wedgwood 15th. Jeff Maurice 16th. Matthew Leedy in 17th place. Terry Brooks qualified his machine in 18th. Jacob Halm 19th. And Tyler Rush is going to round out the top 20. Last car to take a qualifying lap. Ryan Solomons is in 21st. Jason Harris 23rd. And Andrew Baker 24th, rounding out the field. So 23
All
drivers
right.
here, Rudy.
23. Nice. That's a nice size field. I like that.
Yeah.
I remember a couple seasons ago when we used to cover for them. That was kind of a goal that Toby told me, that they tried to shoot for around that 25-ish mark, because they felt that was a good amount in the field to have a good, clean, safe race. And we've seen a lot of that back then. That was some pretty good racing.
Yes, sir. And all 23 drivers have made the starting grid.
And here we go, rolling out. I've been kind of excited about tonight's race. I don't know why.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I was pretty excited about it pretty much all day long. I was kind of a little bit wired, a little bit pumped up, about tonight's race, because these guys, when you turn these guys loose on Pocono, you are sure to see a race like, wow, man, this is going to be great. Just great. I say that now, they'll have 10 cautions. That's always the way it is for me.
If we do get a late race caution, Rudy, don't be surprised if we see 4, maybe 5 wide on the front stretch.
Right. Well, nobody's answering in chat, so nobody's seen you, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
They'll watch it later.
All right, they're coming around through turn 3. We're ready to go racing. Base cars off.
Green, green, green.
Green is in the air. We're underway from Pocono Raceway. Whole lot of jockeying going on right now. 3 wide into turn 1.
Man, they're getting on it here. Kendall Kerr. Whoa, no!
Oh, look at that right away, right up front.
Oh.
Look out, everybody.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Scott
And
Wheeler
Dylan
involved.
Wedgwood is upside down, Rudy.
Oh, man, what a bummer. We're going to go back and look at this, because I don't know who did what or who come in where or what happened, but boy, something serious broke right there. I'm going to say maybe...
Wedgwood down. Well, Dylan Wedgwood down on the inside. He gets loose,
yep.
tries to save it. And when he does, Scott Wheeler was on the outside. They hit each other. Wheeler goes hard in the outside wall as Wedgwood backs it into the wall and tags Justin Gibbs as he comes off the wall. Gibbs will slide down to the inside wall there, pick up some damage.
Yeah, he is. Oh, my gosh.
And then Jeff Maurice just had nowhere to go and ends up tipping Wedgwood over.
Yeah. Poor Dylan. Well, there's a tow to pit road. It'll be a while for him before he can get back out there, but man, what a bummer. And he's going to be sitting there a while getting that damage fixed up. So what did I say? We're not going to... As soon as I say how good these guys are, what do? Bring out a caution going into turn 1.
Yeah, we didn't even make it half a lap there.
Nope.
And a couple of guys are already done. You don't want to see that, but Scott Wheeler, Dylan Wedgwood, they have significant damage. They're towing right now, and they're gonna be there a while getting that damage fixed.
Hey, PFW, how you doing?
Well, no surprise here. Our leaders stay out. I really don't see
Yeah.
anybody coming down pit road unless you've got damage.
Yeah. Scott Wheeler's in and Dylan Wedgwood are in. Everybody else, I believe, is going to stay out. Track position does mean a lot here at Pocono. That's one good thing about it, you know, that it's going to be very, you know, technical. I don't know how, strategic.
Yep.
That's the word I'm looking for. Very strategic here to get a win tonight. Well, it's a little early to be talking to somebody, but you know,
no.
I guess we could kind of talk to somebody though, just for the heck of it here, just to see how their night's going and what do they think about tonight's track. So real quick here, we'll get a word in with Matthew Leedy. Matthew, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Hey, it's going good, brother. Well, kind of a little bit of a break there. You're picking up 4 spots. You luckily did not get involved in that wrecking, did you?
Just a little front end damage, but it wasn't.
I see that now. Yeah.
significant.
Well, you think that's going to affect your temperatures?
I'm hoping not. I didn't go pit this time, so we're gonna see how this next run goes, and then go from there.
Okay. All right. Well, how's the car feeling on the track?
Feels real good so far.
Good. That's what we like to hear. You know, sometimes that little bit of damage on the car will make it drive better. Let's hope it does, huh? Well, it don't look that bad. I mean, it's got a little buckle there, but not that bad. So we'll see how it goes then, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. What room were you in? Were you in with the 4 horsemen?
I was in the open room.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, good luck out there then, Matthew.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Very good. Well, did we get the one to go? We did. Very good. We're going green next time by then, Dwayne. Right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, Brendan, how you doing? Yeah, no problem. Well, it seems like you've been showing up quite a bit lately, so people that show up here, you know, that are here, like Brandon, you know, he's been an admin for a long time. Golly, man, I don't know, a long time. Because he's here almost every night. Every race that we do, you know, whether I'm broadcasting or whoever's broadcasting, he's there. So we really appreciate that. Makes my job a whole lot easier. I can't pay attention to the race, call the race, run the cameras, and watch chat every single minute, you know. Make sure everybody's behaved.
And we're ready to try this again, Rudy. You guys got to be careful. These cars are loose on cold tires. And we saw that the first lap. Pace cars off. Green is out. We're back underway at Pocono. Let's see if we can get a full lap in, guys. Still a whole lot of jockeying going on.
And this is probably one of the toughest turns right here. Turn 1 is usually very tough. I've never been able to get a good run out of turn 1. 2 and 3, I do pretty good. You know, it's a little more forgiving. Boy, we were almost 3 wide back here for just a minute. That was Austin
got loosed.
Yeah, Tyler Snyder, Austin Bloom, and these guys back here. Holy smokes, man. They are really battling it up. Matthew Leedy's involved in that. Toby Wedgwood now up to 12th. He had a bad week last week.
And this is one of those tracks where you've got to get as many positions that you can on a restart, because once those tires wear, you're just kind of riding until you get the next set.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to kind of save what you can with these tires, too, because, like you said, this track just loves to eat tires. So, and you got to save it. You got to be fast. Try to make it to that, to that pit stop. I believe they can make it to the halfway mark.
But it's going to be close.
Yeah, whether you're going to want to or not. That's the question. Yeah, maybe you might not want to do that because that's a long stretch. Caleb Morrissey up to 3rd after starting 9th. Oh, Chanlock car. That's a nice looking car. I don't care what anybody says. That's a nice looking car. Adam Bowes in 4th. And Brad Crest 5th.
Tyler Schneider trying to get 7th place away from the Goodman. Has to fall in behind and will regroup.
Yeah, the guy I'd be more worried about is Austin Bloom right there. Austin he's watching up ahead of him. He's the guy that picked up the most spots gained last week by six positions he picked up. So that's actually pretty amazing.
Yes, sir.
Especially as good as these guys are, Hartman stretching that lead out after I do a half a second. Wow, a little drafting going on here between Kendall Kerr and Caleb Morrissey. Did you see that? Holy smoke.
Yes, sir. They know that's the only way they're going to catch him.
Yeah. Caleb Morrissey was just pushing that back bumper right in on Kendall Kerr's car. That's pretty amazing stuff right there. And you're right. That is exactly what they've got to do. Another two battling here. Adam Bowes and Brad Kress. These two kind of working together a little bit, maybe. Brad Kress feeling the draft. And back behind him, Roberto Ramirez. Scotty Zellner and Alan Kundman.
Battle right now a little further back between Terry Brooks and Tyler Rush. They've been swapping positions the last couple laps.
Oh yeah.
Side by side through the tunnel turn.
Yeah, no, it is kind of difficult to pass here, especially when you got two drivers like that are of equal, I don't know, what do you want to say? Equal skill level, maybe,
Yep.
It's so difficult to pass,
Yeah, you've got to hit your marks and you got to hope the other guy makes a mistake.
Yeah. Well, right now, everybody's on the lead lap except for Dylan Wedgwood, which he is back out on the track, but he's got some damage. Scott Wheeler took his car behind the wall, Dwayne.
Yeah, he just had too much damage and was too many laps down.
That's too bad. That is really too bad.
And Dylan's coming back in. He may be calling it quits as well.
Oh, gosh, I hope not. Wheels turn and motor runs. Get her back out there.
Hartman is in command, but he is not getting away.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Well, that could be by design too, Dwayne. Does he really need to drive it so hard to get away?
Well, no,
You know,
not really.
all he's got to do is drive it hard enough to stay ahead of Kendall Kerr.
Yeah, but you feel a lot more comfortable when the car's in your mirror. Really
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah. That is true. Very well put. Very well put. Yep. Well, the front part of this field has gotten kind of a little bit, I'm not going to say bunched up, but nobody's getting away from anybody. Everybody's staying pretty tight here. I mean, from first to seventh is only 3.2 seconds. That's not much.
Yep, and Scott Zellner takes 6th place away from Roberto Ramirez.
Yeah. Nice. That was a nice pass, too.
Looking to try to do the same. But yeah, we're 10, now 11 laps into this run on these tires. These guys are just at the point of getting it worn in, and this is kind of the part where it gets a little harder to pass, and you just have to start riding unless the guy in front of you makes a mistake.
Yeah. Wait to see when Austin Bloom's going to make his move. Probably a lot of these guys, I think, are just riding right now, Dwayne. Nobody's really trying to pass. They know they've got at least one pit stop to go through. Maybe possibly 2. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 2. I think they're going to be hard pressed to get 40 laps.
Yeah.
It's going to be close, but they should be able to get at least 30.
Yeah.
Maybe 35.
Yeah. Well, if they can go 35, they can make it on one pit stop. But
Yeah.
I don't look for that to happen. I look for them to, I think, like you said, I think they might split it up a little bit. Maybe by lap 25, we might see somebody pit.
Tyler Schneider looking to the outside of Alan Kuhnman. That would be for 8th spot.
Oh boy.
And he makes the pass.
Nice. Kuhnman takes it way down, trying to get out of there and break that draft. Snyder's ready to get to the front, isn't he?
He is. And the reason he did that, Rudy, is because Austin Bloom, last week's winner, is right there behind him.
Yeah.
And he wants to try to minimize the number of positions he loses here.
Right.
Because I noticed Kuhnman, he's been really steady, but at the moment he just does not look all that comfortable in the car right now.
Well, Tyler Snyder, Austin Bloom are racing for points there, in positions. Austin is 6 points ahead of Tyler coming into tonight.
Contact, Tyler Rush. Terry Brooks goes around. We've got a caution.
Oh, man. Let's go take a look here.
Racing side by side.
And you were right. Dylan Wedgwood did take his car behind the wall. Oh, man.
He did.
Well, these guys were so close here on top of each other.
And Tyler Rush just gets a little tight. Gets back on the throttle a little too soon.
Oh, man.
And Terry Brooks goes around.
Oh, man. And then the guy, look at that. The 95 there, Ryan. Ryan Salmons, he tries to miss it. Yeah. Golly.
Now he
So
does
we
get
got
some rear end damage, but he keeps going.
Yeah, he did. Oh, man, I guess so.
Well,
Holy smoke.
now the question becomes, you've got 15 laps on these tires. You've only got 4 sets total.
I
think
pit.
pit road's going to be busy.
Yep. I'd pit, and then you can easily make it on one more pit stop.
Yes.
Well, we'll wait till they get done pitting here, and then you want to drag somebody up after they get done pitting, go for it.
Sure.
You got permissions to do that, don't you?
I think so.
I don't know. I guess.
We'll see, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like you got pretty much everything. I don't know. I don't know if that's reading it right or not. I don't know. Well, anyhow, they're going to be coming in here, folks. So pit road is going to be a very busy place here, right directly.
Tell you what, if anybody stays out at this stage, I would be highly surprised.
Yeah. I don't think anybody will. I mean, unless we get somebody that's really desperate for 1 point to come down pit road to get that bonus point for leading a lap. But I don't see it. I really don't see it.
Nope, here they come.
Yeah, everybody's coming in.
Expect this to be a 4-tire change for everybody. Oh, and Jackson Hartman almost blows through the pit box. He does.
Oh.
He's got to back up and do it again. He's too far to the right.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, that's going to be so costly.
He's going to lose the lead for sure. Who's going to win the race off pit road?
Oh my
Caleb
gosh.
Morski.
Unbelievable. Well, who are you going to talk to there, buddy?
Well, why don't we talk to the winner off of pit road? See if he's in here. There he is.
Yeah.
Caleb Morrissey, Dwayne in the booth. Got a copy?
Absolutely.
Well, you win the race off pit road with a great pit stop. You've taken command of the race. What do you got to do to stay there?
I think I just got to try and control the pace here and really watch where they're gaining the most momentum out of the corners, particularly in 3.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of guys getting loose on fresher tires. How's the car handling out there right now?
Yeah, fresh in the run, it seems to be a little bit loose, so you definitely got to be a little bit throttle sensitive, but it seems to warm up after a few laps. You just have to survive those first initial laps. Otherwise, the car feels pretty good. I feel pretty confident, and hopefully we can get this thing done.
All right, well, we look forward to seeing you out there, and hopefully we're talking to you at the end.
Yep, hopefully talk to you guys later.
Well, what room were you in?
The 4 Horsemen.
Okay.
Well, that was the was that second caution? That was the second caution, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Second caution. Dang.
And Rudy, after a pit stall miscue, Jackson Hartman comes out 14th place.
Yeah. Golly, man. Well, you know, he'll make up for that.
Yeah, I'm sure he will, but now he's got a lot of traffic to fight through.
Yeah. He just needs to relax and just stay focused. He'll be fine.
Give you a quick rundown here as we get ready to go back to green. All 21 cars that are remaining in the race are still on the lead lap. Caleb Morrissey's currently scored as your race leader. Kendall Kerr second, Brad Kress third, Adam Bose fourth, Roberto Ramirez 5th, Alan Kunman 6th, Tyler Schneider 7th, Scott Zellner 8th, 9th is Austin Bloom, Toby Wedgwood 10th, Dylan Body 11th, Jeff Marish 12th, Andrew Baker 13th, Jackson Hartman 14th, Tyler Rush 15th, Matthew Leedy 16th, Jacob Palm in 17th, 18th position is Justin Gibbs, Terry Brooks is 19th, Jason Harris 20th, And Ryan Salmons has just taken his car behind the wall. So leave that 20 cars in the race and 20 on the lead lap.
Yeah, that's a bad thing about you get damage. Wow, your night's over.
Pretty much. All right, here we go. Pace car is off.
Green flag.
Green flag's in the air. We're going to go again. Morrissey gets a great jump on the rest of the field. Meanwhile, the battle is for second. Brad Kress gets run down the track by Kendall Kerr. Kerr's going to have to let him have it.
Yeah. He got it. Look at that. He just outdrove him. Kendall Kerr, wide swing going into one.
Oh, and a leader spins.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, no.
Doesn't hit
Caleb.
anything. Impressive save.
Wow, that was crazy.
It just gets loose on those cold tires, Rudy, just trying to run his
Yeah.
line. And he tries to save it, snaps around, slides to the inside wall. He locks up the brakes and avoids hitting the inside wall by about 5 feet.
Man, it was coming out of the turn, too, when he started putting the power on it.
Yes, it was.
He went around. Golly.
Yep, he was just mentioning, trying to survive on cold tires and, just putting the power down, wasn't really doing anything wrong, and around she comes. There's
Well,
nobody
good
else
news.
involved.
Good news. Good thing. He never touched the wall.
Exactly. No damage there, just
Yep.
a little bit of wear on the tires. He'll regroup and be able to run him back through the field.
And I think there's a big wear on that ego right now. That hurt.
Yeah, well, the guy I talked to spun out. Who do you want to talk to?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. You have better luck at dragging him up here. Why don't you drag him up here? Is Adam Bozen here?
Let me find him.
No, wait a minute. Let's take it back. Austin Bloom, is he in here? Yeah.
He is?
Drag him up here.
All right.
I want to talk to him.
Oh, yeah, I saw you.
Austin, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy. How's it going?
Well, biggest mover in the points last week, and you come here to Pocono. You started 13th. You're running in 8th right now. What do you think your chances are of getting up there and winning this thing tonight?
I don't know about a win, but top 5's my goal today, and just get a solid points day. A couple of these guys are really fast here, and I don't know if I have enough to match that, but I'm just trying to get solid points day.
Well, picking up, all the positions, 6 positions last week, that's a pretty amazing run. Puts you right into 4th place in the points, and you're not far out of the lead, 14 points out of the lead. So if you can have a good run here tonight, boy, this could really make a difference for you.
Absolutely. Just got to keep my head on my shoulders and play smart and be there at the end.
Absolutely. Yes, you hit the nail on the head right there. Got to play it smart, buddy. Well, take care, and good luck out there, Austin. We'll be watching you.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you, Dwayne.
Yep.
It just makes it so much easier. I hate to burden you all that, but man, it just makes it so much easier. Well, Brad Kress, he gets some laps led here now. Bonus points for him. And all that will help, too, because he came into tonight 8th in the points. I really like that Valvoline car. That's a nice-looking Valvoline car. I like the colors.
That's a good throwback.
Yep. Kendall Kerr running the Ready Foundation. He's been having that. Well, ever since I've known him, he's been on the Ready Foundation car.
All right, and we are 1 to go.
Hey, did I just... thought I'd seen the lights flashing there just a second ago.
Yep, that was the admin have decided it's been long enough under caution. We're 1 to go.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, and really no issues there. No one really came down pit road except Caleb
Right.
Morrissey. He's caught back up to the field, so we're ready to go racing. Gonna try again. Gotta watch these cold tires as the pace car ducks off. Green is in the air, and here we go once more. Brad Kress gets a great jump on the field, and he's gonna have an easy run down into one. Adam Bose trying to get by Kendall Kerr here, and he's gonna do it.
Yep. Kendall's not fighting him too awful much right now. And rightfully so. You got cold tires. You got to get some heat built up in them tires.
As you say that, he pulls the crossover and comes right back by him. He's going to use that draft, try to get 2 positions. Can't quite make it as they head down into the tunnel turn.
Yep, Kendall Kerr passes him right back. And here comes Roberto Ramirez and Alan Kundman. Alan started in 11th tonight, and boy, this is a big pack of cars here now. That caution really got them all right together now.
Yes, it did. Adam Bose goes high, slips up a little bit. That opens the door for Roberto. He's going to get by. Now Alan Kundman tries to take a spot away.
Man, these guys are racing like it's the last lap, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Inside of Adam Bose, and he's not gonna fight him. Oh, hell, not as hard as
He's gonna try to hold him off.
Yeah.
But Kundman has the drafting help right now with Tyler Schneider. That's going to give them an advantage. These guys do not want to be doing this. They do not need to be battling so hard side by side, because that's allowing the leaders to get away from them.
And look at this, Jackson Hartman. He's on the outside there. Good battle between him and Scott Zellner. And he's going to hold on to that position for right now.
And remember, Rudy, he was all the way back to 14th. He's made up 7 spots. He's not done yet.
No, he needs to get back to the front if he's going to win this thing tonight to try to keep that point lead, because let me tell you, James McKee, well, he's not here tonight, but Kendall Kerr's not that far behind him, only 9 points. So a win tonight really would be helpful.
Rest of the field now, single file. Caleb Morrissey, the only one ducking out, trying to make up all that ground he lost. Put him up to 14th position. Now, Caleb's just got to be patient right now. Try to run him down, pick him off one at a time, take his time. Still plenty of time left, 45 laps to go. Everybody's going to have to stop at least one more time. But if I'm Caleb, I might be thinking about short pitting it here at the end. We get to about the halfway mark. I might come down pit road and try to get the advantage that way.
Yep. Toby Wedgwood up to 11th. After a horrible week last week, man, he just did not finish well at all. And dropped out of the top 20 in points.
And Kendall Kerr gets back around Brad Kress to take the lead.
Kendall gets a bonus point. Roberto Ramirez now up to third. And Alan Kundman in fourth. Yep, good racing. Hartman now back into 6th place. He's coming, Dwayne. Might be slowly, but it's surely. I know, and don't call me Shirley, right?
Right.
Remember that? What was that?
I do.
Naked Gun or something?
Yes. Yep.
And Don't Call Me Shirley.
Oh, car in the wall. Who is that? That was Matthew Leedy.
Oh, was it Matthew?
Got back-
Okay.
Yep, he got back in the gas a little too soon
Ooh,
and
yeah.
slid right out in the wall. Now, he was able to catch it and collect it, so we stay green, but he's got a little bit of damage now.
Yeah, he lost one position in the process, but you know that's not bad considering.
And not that far behind him, only 2 spots. Caleb Morrissey still trying to make up more ground.
All right, back up front, Kendall Kerr pulling a whole gaggle of cars behind him. Holy smokes!
Yes, sir. That is a huge
Oh.
move from first to 6th.
Wow, Hartman is driving the heck out of it right now. I mean, he is just driving the wheels off of that. He almost lost it coming out of 1.
Yeah, he's just trying to make up as much ground as he can here before his tires wear too much. Oh, and he goes well to the inside. Got to be side by side as they come off the corner here. Who's going to get the draft help? That's who's going to get the advantage.
Sir, Hartman's going to get it. Snyder on the outside. I don't know if he can do much. And then here comes
Zellner's going to try to go
Zellner,
with
yeah.
him.
There we go. Wow, good stuff right there. Good racing. That's some good racing.
Yes, sir. And Alan Kunman is trying to peek on Roberto Ramirez, trying to see where he can make a move. The top 4 are really close together right now.
Yes, sir. Good racing between them guys. All right, we're about 6 laps away from, well, 5 laps now. 5 laps away from the halfway mark. We've had 2 cautions. First one, lap 1 going into turn 1. And how many times have we seen that, Dwayne? What a few.
Well, yeah, quite a few.
First lap, turn 1, you know, doesn't matter whether it's poking or not, you know. It happens, though. You're racing hard. You forget you're on cold tires. It just happens. Oh,
Jackson
wow.
Hartman gets the run on Kunman.
I mean, he is driving. He's driving that so hard, I don't know. He's just abusing his tires and stuff right now, isn't he?
He really is, and I don't know if he's going to have too much left if he can get by Kunman here for the leaders. And they need to get that sorted out because they're starting to slip away.
And I think that's why Hartman's trying to get by Alan Kunman right there, because he knows if he keeps messing around, those guys are going to pull away. If it was me, I think I'd just ride for a while, to be honest, because you got too much to lose and not enough to gain just by that. You know,
Okay.
Gaining 1 position, you got to make pit stops here and everything yet. I know he's losing the possibility of maybe getting the most laps led, you know, but you got to kind of weigh it out, you know.
Yep.
Here comes Roberto Ramirez to the inside.
Battle for second place. He's going to have to fall back in line. And I tell you what, this is the longest I've seen these cars stay together, Rudy. The top 9, all nose to tail. As Ramirez is going to take over the second spot here. Kunman starts blinking. Cudman side by side.
Oh, man.
Big
Oh.
battle right now.
Yes, it is.
And Kendall Kerr is just loving seeing this battle
Yep.
in his rear view.
That is a fact. Loving it. You guys just keep right on at that battle stuff. I'm telling you, that's what he's saying. Keep battling. I'm pulling away. After about a little over half a second.
Tyler Schneider now trying to work the inside of Jackson Hartman. Hartman's going to stay to his outside. He'll have a little bit of a run coming up off of one. Going to be able to pull right back by him.
Well, this is a big pack of cars here, too.
Yes, it is.
And quite a ways back to 10th place there, Toby Wedgwood. Toby's having a good night. It's just he just not up there with that pack. Caleb Morrissey has dropped back now to 11th. And Tyler Rush finally breaking into 12th here after starting 20th tonight, Dwayne. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, some guys are having a great night. Other guys, not so much, as Roberto Ramirez goes high in one. And he's in danger of losing 2 spots. Gets that outside line working, though. He's going to be able to get a little bit of momentum. Gets him cleared.
Like Hunman there, he wanted to kind of slip in there on Brad Crest too.
Well, now Hartman underneath Cunman. Oh, they touch contact. Look out.
My!
Oh, Cunman goes around.
Oh man! Oh, poor Cunman. Oh my gosh!
Heavy damage.
And Snyder too. Oh my gosh! Let's go back and take a look at this. I believe that was Tyler Snyder that got caught up in that too.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
just going through the tunnel turn.
Yeah, right here they make contact. Wow. Oh
That
man, look at
wall
that.
Hard,
Yeah.
and Toby Wedgwood gets a
Ah.
piece of it. And so does Caleb Morrissey. I don't know how much of
Yep.
he got a little bit of damage from that, but not too much.
Man. Well, what'd you think about that, Dwayne?
That was something else, Rudy. Let me tell you.
That's an understatement there, brother. Well, question now. In the stop now, can you make it the rest of the way?
It's going to be borderline. We are at the halfway point right now. I think you can. And these guys have been out there 18 laps. Whether they can make it all the way or not, they're coming in. Several cars out after that. Jason Harris has taken his car behind the wall with damage.
Dylan Body, Alan Kunman on pit road, and here comes the rest of them in.
And look at
Wow.
this. Andrew Baker
Yeah,
won the race off of pit road.
that was a 2-tire pit stop. What do you think about that? You think we ought to get him up here and talk to him?
Yeah, go for it. See what
Yeah,
the,
huh? Andrew Baker, you got a copy?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Well,
I do.
tell us about the call there, Andrew, to stay out. Well, what did you do? A 2-tire pit stop?
I went to do 4, and all of a sudden it kicked me loose and said go.
Oh,
So
really?
I glitched. Yes, I don't know what happened.
Oh, man. Well, what do you think? You think that might free the car up a little bit?
It might. I mean, I'll see what happens. I'm going to give them leeway, of course. I'm not going to try to run them hard.
Yeah.
So.
Well, for starting 24th and you're leading the race, brother, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, huh?
Yeah, because you got some fast guys behind you there. Kendall Kerr, Brad Kraft, Scott Zellner, Jackson Hartman, he's coming. So, gosh, I don't know. Just be careful. Don't forget. Everybody seems to be forgetting tonight. That first lap, boy, cold tires.
Yeah. I'll, of course, I've been trying to take it easy all night, and
Right.
I've seen like I'm doing okay. I've been slowly making my way up to the front.
Right.
Guys wrecking themselves out, but we'll see what happens here, I guess.
All right, brother. I'll let you go then. Good luck.
Thank you.
Andrew
Rudy,
Baker.
lights are out. We are going back racing.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we'll do a little reset here after a pit road glitch. Andrew Baker assumes the lead. Kendall Kerr second. Brad Kress third. Scott Zellner fourth. Jason Hartman's worked his way back up to fifth. Roberto Ramirez has some trouble on pit road, drops to sixth. Austin Bloom seventh. Adam Bose eighth. Toby Wedgwood ninth. Tyler Rush 10th. Justin Gibbs 11th. Jacob Halm 12th. Terry Brooks 13th, Jeff Marish 14th, Matthew Leedy 15th, Caleb Morrissey in 16th, Tyler Schneider, the last car on the track, on the lead lap, in 17th position. Well, good chance everyone can make it from here, so I got a feeling this restart's going to be pretty wild, because these guys know you've got to get everything you can on this restart, but you got to be cautious because of cold tires, so it's going to be an interesting mix to see what happens. Here we go. Pace car is off. Green is out. We are underway once more.
That was a good
3 laps to go.
Good even start. And look
We
at
are
this. We're
3
going to go
wide
3
for the
wide. Oh, my
lead.
gosh. Wow. Where did Brad Kress get all that horsepower from?
Fresh tires. Oh, and Kendall Kerr gets tapped.
Oh, man. Oh, and he's going to wad him up.
Oh, no. A lot of cars involved. This is big one.
Oh, yeah. Well, Kendall Kerr, I'm going to go back here and check this out. I don't know if that was, who was that?
To come down. He tried to come down, but he wasn't quite clear.
Yep, right there.
And Andrew Baker just gets into him, and it was on from there. Really nothing Andrew could do. A lot of cars involved in that.
Yep.
A lot of
man.
fast cars involved in that, Rudy.
Oh, man. Alan Kunman into it. Scott Zellner. Oh.
Caleb Morrissey involved.
Yeah.
Roberto Ramirez.
Justin Gibb just got pounded into the wall there by Caleb Morrissey. Oh, my. That was the big one.
Yes, it was.
That was the big one here tonight. Well, Hartman back in the lead, Dwayne. I don't know how he managed to do that, but he's back in the lead, brother.
Yes, sir. That was definitely the big one, Rudy. Out of 17 cars, 14 were involved in that.
Good night. Wow. That's insane. Well, I don't believe there's going to be too many people coming to the pit road, unless they got some serious damage.
Yeah, if you've got damage from that, you will be on pit road. I look for a lot of guys to be coming down here. I think only the top 3 are going to stay out. Well, they proved me wrong.
Yeah, a few of them stayed out, but then let's see, was the top 8 stayed out. The rest come to pit road.
And how about Terry Brooks? He's just been kind of hanging around the back of the pack all night. Got a little bit of issue, a little bit of damage there from that lap 1 wreck, and just kind of been hanging there. But here he is in 8th.
Anybody you want to talk to, quick?
Let's see. Have we talked to Brad Kress?
No?
Is he in here?
It might not be. I don't know.
There he is. Found him. Brad Kress, away in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, it's been kind of a wild one out there, man. What are you expecting as the laps start to wind down here? 30 to go.
I really don't know. Just try to keep up with this 19 car because he seems to be good no matter where we go. So as long as I can keep him inside, we might be okay.
All right. Well, you got enough to get around him.
I should have right now, as long as I don't burn the tires off on this run.
All right. Well, we will look forward to watching you try that, and good luck. Hopefully, we're talking to you at the end.
All right, thanks, guys.
Well, So we're gonna have what, about 29 to go, I think, when we get to green.
Looks like it, sir.
This is caution number 5. Golly. And I bragged these guys up and thought we wouldn't see a caution here tonight. Jeez, oh man. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut from now on.
Well, it's a product of the loose, we've seen most of the accidents be on the restart or on cold tires.
Right.
It takes a few laps for them to warm up, and you're trying to push as hard as you can because you got to get as much as you can, and it's just a recipe for disaster.
Yep.
Now let's give a quick reset here as we get ready to go back green. Jackson Hartman still in the lead. Brad Kress 2nd. Austin Bloom up to 3rd. Toby Wedgwood 4th. 5th is Jacob Helm. Terry Brooks is currently 6th. Matthew Leedy 7th. Adam Bose 8th. 9th is Andrew Baker, and Roberto Ramirez rounds out the top 10. Pace cars off.
Green flag.
Green is out. We'll try it one more time. Hartman gets a great jump.
Well, he can really get jumped out there, can he? Man, he can really hit that. Golly. What do we got going on pit road back there? Uh-oh. Tyler Snyder. Something happened to Tyler.
Looks like his motor blew already coming to the
Oh,
green.
no. Was it that?
Yep. Just going down in the tunnel turn trying to get caught up as motor blew.
Oh, yes, he was. Oh, my gosh. That's horrible. Well, hopefully he can get it fixed up and maybe get back out there. I don't know. I don't know if it'll do much good right at this point, but because there's from 15th on back is all either on pit road or out of the race.
Yeah.
not going to be beneficial for him right now, anyhow.
Adam Bose bringing it down pit road. Looks like he has a black flag.
Oh, whoopsie. Man, the penalties and things that have been happening here tonight is just amazing. Things that we don't see out of these guys. What the heck's going on?
I don't know. Just one of those nights.
Chat seemed to got real quiet there. PFW, what's going on with chat? Everybody got quiet. You guys haven't talked in quite a while. I know you're watching some good racing here, but golly. Chat it up, folks. Chat it up.
Something I'm watching, a developing story, Rudy. Jackson Hartman is not saving anything right now. Last couple of turns, I've seen smoke coming off of his tires where he's pushing it real hard, trying to get away. So we'll have to see how that works in the long run here if we get a long green flag run. But Brad Kress just trying to stay with him right now. And last week's winner, Austin Bloom, now up to third. And just waiting for these guys in front of him to mess up.
The Adam Bose. Delonte. Oh. Delonte, he says it's Adam Bose. Okay. That's Adam Bose. You're 14th. Second and third in a good battle here. Brad Kress and Austin Bloom. Austin, the biggest mover last week, picking up 6 positions. Going to try to do it again tonight, Dwayne, and maybe pick up another one.
Yeah, he's in a good spot right now as some of the guys in front of him have had issues tonight and find themselves way down on the pole.
Yeah, he shouldn't have a problem picking up another one because James McKee is not here tonight. So Austin Bloom definitely will pick up one more position no matter where he finishes tonight. Toby Wedgwood, 4th place for Toby. Holy smokes.
And we're 3 wide for 10th, Rudy.
Uh-oh.
They got it sorted out.
Oh, man.
Look out.
Tyler Rush almost got into the side of him.
And if you remember, right behind him, Terry Brooks, these two have been side pretty much around each other all night. And Andrew Baker will get by these guys as he came in on that last caution and did take tires. So move him up to 9th.
Yeah, he's running really good here. Oh, man, somebody got loose.
Jacob Holm. He'll lose a couple spots. Caleb Morrissey trying to take 6th place away from Matthew Leedy. And he'll get it.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. He almost didn't. That was real close.
Yeah, it was.
Ooh, man, I don't know. I think Matthew's life flashed before his eyes right there. That was pretty close. That was paper thin. Nice move, though. Nice move. Yeah. Just a good slide job. Perfect place.
Complexion of this race, Rudy.
Yeah.
That last accident, that big one, took out a lot of fast cars. And we're starting to get really spread out right now.
Yeah, we're down to only 14 cars on the lead lap. Or, I'm sorry, 14 cars total. 13 of them on the lead lap. Adam Bose is 1 lap down now.
Yeah, having to make that penalty.
Yeah.
Coming through the stop and go penalty on the restart there. So he's hoping he can get that made up.
Now, I'm not criticizing the guys in any way, okay? But you know, when you're going to be, you got to think about how you're going to, when you're going to do things like that. You say like coming to pit road or something, how to avoid a penalty and it being that hard on you to put you a lap down. What's worse, taking the penalty and being a lap down, or coming off the pit road and maybe being in 10th or 12th or something, you know, instead of the lead?
Right.
You know, you got to weigh things out like that. And I think most of the time you're going to find out you're better off if you just come off the pit road, normal speed. Don't try to speed or make sure you hit your pit box perfect, you know, and don't get any infractions whatsoever. No fines out there on pit road. I think you're going to do a whole lot better.
3 wide for 6th.
There's a shocker.
Tell you what, I've been watching this battle the last couple of laps. These guys are going at it.
Yes, sir. Leady's back in it now.
It's been a 4-car battle. Make that 5 now as Terry Brooks gets involved. And this is the closest racing we have right now.
Now, Terry's got damage on his car, but it's in the rear. It's not really, I don't think it's affecting the speed any.
No.
Maybe affecting the handling a little tiny bit, but I don't really think it's affecting his car that much. It's just that back clip there where the taillights are, and I don't think that's any effect whatsoever. But look at this, 3 wide. Oh, my gosh.
These guys are battling out, put it on the show.
Yep.
And remember, Andrew Baker has the freshest tires of this group as he came down in that last caution to get fresh ones put on. And these guys are putting on quite a show right here. Still 3 wide. And looks like Baker finally does let out of it.
Yeah, I think he's looking at it like we're looking at it probably. He's got fresher tires. He knows them guys are gonna get out there and abuse their tires, and he'll be able to pass them up here in a few laps. They still got 20 to go. Hartman coming around this time to take 20 to go. Wow, was that awesome? Bloom almost got into the wall. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. I think he may have tagged. He did tag it just a little bit.
Did he? Oh, man. I knew it was close. Good night. That's how hard these guys are pushing it.
I tell you what, Rudy, this has been a great battle to watch back here. I know it's for 6th through 10th, but these guys are fighting like it's for the lead.
Oh, I know it. It's what I always say. I hate to keep repeating myself, but you're going to find the best racing back in mid-pack.
About to pass up Kendall Kerr, who rejoins the race 11 laps down.
For which start
picture racing, he knows that he is not going to be fast here, but he only has to do 2 laps to pick up 1 spot to get ahead of Tyler Schneider.
Yeah, and if the engine holds up that long, it's sputtering, and he is not having. Oh man, if the engine holds up that long, Dwayne, he's trying.
Yeah.
He's just hanging on here, man.
We got a battle for the lead. Jackson Hartman.
See that?
Brad Kress. Brad trying to get to the inside. Can't hold it there.
Jackson not really doing anything to hold him off, you know. I mean, he didn't make any like wild moves to block him or anything. He just said, you know, yeah, that was all right. All right, coming to 18 to go this time. Hey, Casey Heschel. Hey, buddy, how you doing? And Sheila Bloom in there. Awesome. Awesome. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up on the video. Gosh, we only got 9 people that give us a thumbs up on the video. Really? Okay.
Well, Rudy, it's we got 17 to go. We haven't done it yet. How about we do a little crank it up?
Hey, we can do that. Let's do it. I like that idea. Boy, I like your thinking. All right, folks, we're back. And boy, what a battle this is turning out to be here. Brad Kress took a look to the inside of Jackson Hartman. We thought he had it there for a bit, but Hartman come back pretty good on that outside, didn't he, Dwayne? Man,
Yeah,
really powered it out.
run.
Yeah.
And that's really what you want to do, especially through the tunnel turn, is just kind of pinch that guy down, make him get out of the throttle so that you have the momentum on the outside.
Austin Bloom still hanging on in third place there. Sheila, just going to take a guess, Sheila. You're Austin's wife? Mother? Probably wife. Be my guess. Well, we were talking about it, Sheila. Last week, he picked up 6 positions in the points, the most of anybody, the biggest mover. And boy, if he can pick up another spot tonight, that's a pretty impressive run for 2 weeks, picking up that many spots and put himself right into about third in the points. Maybe even second, Dwayne, because Kendall Kerr is clear back in 15th. Gosh, Austin could wind up in second.
Very well could.
Oh, yeah. They were only 5 points apart, and they're 12 points apart on the track right now. So, yeah. Kendall's got some laps led. Austin doesn't, but that's only a point. Austin could come out on top of this and be in second place. I don't think anybody's going to have anything for Jackson. Brad Kress is really trying, but I don't know. At this point, it's like taking a bucket of water out of the ocean.
Right.
Jacob Holm, 11th. And right behind him, Justin Gibbs. Well, not right behind him, but a ways back. And Justin's got some pretty significant damage on the back of that car, though. Jeff Maurice and Adam Bowes, now 14th position. Boy, after having to pay the price of some pit road infraction, had to come down and serve a penalty. That hurt. It hurts your ego more than anything, I think, Dwayne.
Right. And I tell you what, I've been impressed with the job Caleb Morrissey's been doing. He's up until now, he was able to hold off this whole pack of cars trying to run him down, and Tyler Rush is finally able to get by.
Well, you know Caleb ain't going to have no part of that. You know he's going to come back.
This battle is far from over.
Of course, I don't know. Andrew Baker's coming back. And Andrew's got Well, he's got about the same, same run on his tires that they do, about by 1 lap.
Not really missing anything up front because
No.
Brad Kress is now falling to about a half a second behind Jackson Hartman. Closest battle we have is right here, 6 through 10.
Matthew Leedy, boy, he has been hanging on right here after starting 17th tonight. Matthew's having an exceptional night. He committed tonight 19th in points, so boy, a top 10 for him tonight would be a real kick in the pants, wouldn't it? Man, that would just light him on fire. Probably give him a big confidence boost going into next week.
Yep, would definitely be a boost. Oh, and we got a caution.
Is that Kendall Kerr? Did he bring out a caution? Must have.
Go back and take a look at it.
Oh, that can't be. Nah. He was on pit road entrance.
He did blow his motor.
But you know, he might have come out on the track. No, he didn't come out on the track. What the heck brought the caution out?
See if I can find it.
Okay. Huh. I don't know what the heck that was. Well, this is going to change everything now because everybody's going to be stacked back up. Well, while you're looking, I'm going to see if I can get... I'll talk to Toby here. If I can get him up here. See, he's in... Toby Wedgwood, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy, got a copy, buddy.
Well, you've been having a great night here, and you needed this after you had a bad week last week and didn't finish, but good place right now, coming from 15th to 4th.
Yeah, car's real good. We're having a good run, and it's I don't know what's going to happen here, but it's going to be about probably 7 or 8 qualifying laps, so
well,
we're going to see how it goes.
Make your pit stop. We'll talk when you're done.
All righty. Thanks, Rudy.
I went back and looked at it. It was Kendall Kerr he tried to stay off the racing surface, but was close enough when the leaders came by that iRacing threw the yellow.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. Because he kept it off the track. I don't know. Well, you know how that goes.
Yep.
Sometimes you think it should have threw a caution and it didn't, and sometimes it does throw a caution and you wonder why. So. All right, well, anyhow, Toby, not as good a pit stop as some of these other guys. You got off kind of behind Tyler Rush and Matthew Leedy there. So now what?
Let's see what we can do. Drive to the front. Hopefully hopefully a caution doesn't happen in front of me, but we'll just try to do our best here. It's going to be a fight to the end, so we'll see how it turns out.
Well, I think a lot of people are, at first I think a lot of people they needed that big reminder about the cold tire things. Having a caution on lap 1.
Yeah, my brother, I hate it for him. He had some bad luck there on lap 1 spinning it. And
I know it.
So.
Yeah. Well, we've had a lot of guys. A lot of guys have got damage out here tonight. You got a little, not too bad. Is it affecting the speed any?
No, I haven't really noticed a difference. Seems to be like I can run with these guys. I was actually catching the guys in front of me towards the end of that run there. I hated to see the caution. So.
Yeah, well, you and probably Jackson Hartman as well. So. All right, buddy, I'll let you go and wish you the best of luck then, okay?
All right. Thanks, Rudy.
I can get you back down there. There we go.
All right, Rudy, lights are out. We're ready to go back racing, and Hartman elects to take the outside line.
Good call. I like that call.
And we'll give you a
That's-
quick rundown.
That's where he
Go
wants
ahead.
to be. That's where he wants to be when they go into turn one, anyhow.
Yeah, you want to be on that high line, especially on these slick tires. Everybody had a set left, so it's all equalized. A quick rundown here. Jackson Hartman went in and came out your race leader. Brad Kress second, Austin Bloom third, Roberto Ramirez fourth, Matthew Leedy fifth, Tyler Rush sixth, Toby Wedgwood in seventh, Andrew Baker eighth, Caleb Morrissey ninth, Jacob Helm in 10th, Terry Brooks 11th, Justin Gibbs 12th, Adam Bose 13th. He was the wave around, so he's back on the lead lap. And Jeff Marish, the last car in the field and on the lead lap, in 14th.
Hard to believe we've lost that many people, and how many people are sitting on pit road right now. Kendall Kerr, Tyler Snyder, Alan Kundman, and Dylan Body, all on pit road.
Yeah, a lot of drivers. That big one, Rudy, took out a number of fast cars. And
Yep. Sure did.
kind of looks like a Martinsville race out here. Well, it's going to be 8 laps to go when we get the green. Possibly the final restart. We'll find out. Pace car's off. Green is in the air. Hartman gets that great run.
Yeah, he
Be
does.
careful.
He sure does. He gets that launch off of the starting line, and man, he just pulls away. And it's what he needs to do. And like you said, there's going to be no saving anything. Everybody is going to run their cars just as hard as they can possibly run them right now.
Oh, we got a spin in the back.
Now, who was that?
Jacob Helm, and he pounds the inside wall.
Oh man, I didn't see that. Golly, I seen the car go slipped a little bit, but I didn't see a car spin. Okay, wow. Well,
Yeah. He gets loose, tries to save it, and just slides it head first into the inside wall.
yep. Oh man, and I'll tell you what, he almost had help there, but ooh man.
The other driver that got loose but saved it was Toby Wedgwood. He hit the apron,
Yeah.
but he was able to recover.
Yep. Yeah, that's good because I think it was, Toby needed he needs to have a good finisher tonight. So,
Yeah.
All right. Well, back up front, nobody's going to stop here. We may see, maybe somebody in the back might stop there, but I kind of doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think we will.
Yeah, track position is so valuable here that, Well, what do you think we get a hold of Jackson Hartman? We haven't talked to him yet tonight.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, let's see if we can get him up here. And Jackson Hartman, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do. How's it going?
Well, it's going good. Boy, you're having a great night here tonight. Obviously, the car's feeling pretty good to you. Everybody's worried that they can't catch you.
I mean, Pocono's a hard place to pass. So, I mean, I got that advantage there where if Brad gets to my bottom, it's going to be hard for him to actually clear me unless I really mess up. But now with fresh tires, I feel like that advantage probably more favors me just because I can actually put the power down in the corners now.
Right.
These last few laps, I'll be battling a loose condition instead of the tight condition that you battle on those long runs. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm nervous about it, but you take what you can get.
Yeah. Well, you started on the outside the last time, and I said that was a good call. You going to repeat that this time?
He got a great run on the inside. Now I got some heat in these tires because I've been scared of that bottom when we first get going, just because when they're cold, on the first lap, I watched myself almost spin. When I got the lead back from Brad, I watched him almost spin. So that bottom's scary. So I haven't quite made up my mind on what I'm going to do here.
Well, how do you get such great launches off that start line, man? That's amazing. Like a 3 or 4 car pull away.
I just got to go for it, Rudy. You gotta get those people sleeping. I got to put him
Yeah.
as far behind me as I can with these
I know it.
minimum laps remaining. I can't give him the shot to get underneath of me or move me out of the way. So I'm just trying to put as much time between me and them as I can, pretty much.
Well, you do clinch your most laps led here tonight. Right now, you got 43. We'll come into the line. You'll have 44. So, bonus point for that. James McKee not here tonight. Kendall Kerr not having a good night. But Austin Bloom keeping the pressure on you, brother. Making you work for it.
But that's what you want, right? You want the close battle
Yeah.
at the end. I mean, obviously, would it make me sleep better knowing that I had a 40-point gap? Of course it would.
Right.
But then it wouldn't be exciting on the last race. Like, well, if Jackson finishes 30th and by
Right.
some miracle of God, Austin leads every lap, gets every bonus point there is, it's, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yep. All right, brother. Well, I'll let you go. Good luck out there. What room were you in, sir?
Swamp Motorsports.
Swamp Motorsport. Where the heck is that at?
I know Adam Bossy, Dylan Poteet, Dylan Body.
Okay, well, hold on. Bear with me for a minute here.
Yeah, you're good. I got a lap.
Okay, got him. Got him. I couldn't find. I drug him too far, I guess. All right. Well, we should. Yeah, I guess we're getting ready to go green here, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. It'll be 4-lap shootout when we get the green.
Man.
Cars still on the lead lap. Not much change in the running order from when we last reset them here. So, but what do you think, Rudy? We're gonna get through these last 4 laps, or are we gonna see overtime?
I don't think we're gonna see overtime. I may be wrong, but I don't think we're gonna. I think Roberto Ramirez is gonna really put the pressure on Brad and Jackson right now, and I think it's going to make those guys race hard. I don't think we're going to see another caution. I think it's just going to be good, hard racing right now. I hope I'm right.
I do too. All right, well, we are about to find out. Buckle in, folks. It's about to get crazier. Pace car ducks off. Green is out. 4 laps to go from Pocono.
And look again, that big launch off of the line, but look who's tucked right up under him here. Roberto Ramirez, as they get ready to go in turn 1 here, he's got a full car length here on Brad Kress. Wow, Roberto Ramirez turning it on. And I remember a couple weeks ago somebody in chat saying Roberto Ramirez didn't bring out a caution or something. I don't kind of, busting his chops or something there about it. But I don't know. I thought Roberto was a pretty good driver. Here comes Brad Kress back on the inside, though.
And that's exactly what Jackson Hartman wants to see in his mirror. Let those two battle it out. He'll pull away.
Brad Kress. Ooh, slide job. Man, 3 to go.
Tries to focus on running down Hartman. I think he's going to run out of time, though.
Here comes Austin Bloom now to the inside of Roberto. And boy, Roberto went really high in turn 1 there. He's going to let Austin go. Hey,
right
Caleb.
Now, this is Jackson Hartman's race to lose. He's got to focus on just hitting his marks. Don't push it too hard. Don't make a mistake. Don't hit that wall coming off the corner. If he can do that, he's got to do it 2 more times, and he'll find himself in victory lane.
The yellow flag is out.
And we got a
You
caution.
gotta be kidding me. Really?
Toby Wedgwood goes around.
No, not again. Oh, so overtime for tonight, Dwayne.
Yes, sir. And I think we had a little help there. Looks like just coming out of the tunnel turn. Him and Adam both get together.
Oh, yeah. Adam just come right over into Toby. Good night. Wow, man. Well, I'm Toby probably ain't too happy about that, I suppose, but
Yeah,
it does happen.
Yeah, it looks like Adam was just a little loose coming off the corner, and in keeping it off the wall, just gets down into Toby, and around he goes.
Sheila, you're Austin's mom. Okay. Got that. Well, hey, Connor, Caleb, how's everybody doing? Hit that subscribe button, folks. We really would appreciate that. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, and we've just been kind of stalled out there. Am I doing something wrong? Can you let me know in the chat there? What are we doing wrong that we can't get more subscribers? Really appreciate your input. You can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV.
Well, the iRacing gods gave Brad Kress the break he needed, Rudy. Jackson Hartman had pulled away, and now they're going to stack him up and do it again. If you're Brad Kress, you got to be on the ball. You got to be anticipating when Hartman's going to go and just floor it.
Nobody's been able to time it like Jackson has, though. You know it?
Yeah, and that's one thing he does have as the race leader. He can make that jump, and he's got it down, keeping these guys guessing. Nobody's been able to stay with him. All right, we'll give one last run down here. Jackson Hartman currently race leader. Brad Kress in second. Austin Bloom third. Roberto Ramirez fourth. Matthew Leedy fifth. Caleb Morrissey up to sixth. Tyler Rush seventh. Andrew Baker eighth. Adam Bose ninth. And Terry Brooks in 10th place. 11th is Justin Gibbs. Jacob Halm in 12th. And Toby Wedgwood, currently on pit road, in 13th. Jeff Marish in 14th. And Scott Zellner out there in 15th, but 10 laps down. Those are the only cars remaining in the race right now. And we should get the one to go this time by.
All right, well, something's going to be decided after this one. This will be the last time we'll see the pace car on the track.
Yep. If they can get back around to the white flag, it'll end under green. If not, the caution flag will end the race. And Hartman once again electing to go on that outside line. And that makes it even more critical for Brad Kress right now. He has got to be mindful of when Hartman's going to go. And easier said than done, I know, but you've got to try to figure out where he's been going and just go. Because any hesitation is going to be the end of the end of your chance of winning this race.
Right. Or at least lessening it, you know?
Yeah, if he can get a good jump and at least be on the bumper, if not still side by side with Hartman going into one, he's got a real good chance. All right, here we go. Wreck or no, this will be the final restart.
Well, I see he's opted to start on the outside. That's a good call. I like that. I think it gives you a little bit of an advantage going into turn one.
All right. Pace car ducks off for the final time. Green flag is out. We are in overtime at Pocono.
Well, yeah, Roberto Ramirez, but I'll tell you what, he timed that start perfectly and was actually almost pushing. It was just about pushing Jackson down through the front stretch. So good job for Roberto.
Yeah, he needs a little bit of help here to get up to Jackson.
Well, excellent night for Austin Bloom tonight. Started 13th, needed this to, I believe he's probably going to wind up taking up second place in points, but nobody has had anything for Jackson Hartman. He has just been on rails out here tonight as he comes around to take the white flag.
White flag in the air one more time around, and Hartman, he fell back through the pack early, Rudy, all the way back to 16th, worked his way back up to the lead. And here we go, one more time around as the battle now is for second between Roberto Ramirez, Brad Kress, 2 is inside. They're going to be side by side.
And that'll be interesting who can come out on top of that. Brad Kress has been really hot all night. Was up there challenging with Hartman for quite a while. Oh, I think he got him.
He did get him through the tunnel turn.
Is it over, though? Whoa, is it over?
I think it is.
Oh, boy, I don't know. Oh, man.
Coming out of 3 for the final time tonight, Jackson Hartman will win in Pocono.
Awesome job, man. That's awesome.
And he keeps the streak alive. For the 3rd week in a row, the pole sitter has gone to victory lane.
How many laps did he lead? 52 laps out of the 70. That's pretty impressive.
Yes, sir.
All right, folks, we'll get these guys up here, so hang on a minute. All right, we caught up with our winner here. He's going to do the burnout on the on Long Pond straightaway. He said he had somebody chasing him there, so he's going to do the burnout. Oh, man, that was close. Well, tell us what this win means to you. You led 52 laps tonight out of the 70. These guys they're like getting tired of losing to you.
I mean, shoot, after last week, Rudy, I did not show up to that race.
Yeah.
That was a bad one for me.
Yeah.
So I'm happy I could do some here tonight. I got a new car from Dylan, the UC Davis Hospital car. He did a great job on it. It looks so pretty. And I've never run well at Pocono. I mean, it's never been like bad, but I think the best I've mustered is a 3rd. All the restarts at the end were kind of scary, but I mean, that was still a fun race. I had a great time racing with these guys tonight.
Yeah. Well, we've seen at the beginning there, Dylan Wedgwood, he had problems with cold tires. Cold tires, we know that, everybody knows that. But I know it's hard when you're out there racing around each other. It kind of slips your mind a little bit, But I think overall, even though he did have, 5 cautions tonight, I think it was a pretty good race, don't you?
I do honestly. Obviously cautions are hard. I think we probably would have been good there at the end if
Yeah.
man, I don't remember what happened that caused the one that ended up that green flag run to the end. I was kind of hoping it was going to last between Brad and I because our battle was good. I was trying my best to hold him off, but I could tell I was pushing him so hard on
Right.
that green flag run that when I started to pull away from him, I was honestly kind of shocked.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, great race out there. You're going to add up another win here on the chalkboard. Should bump you up a little bit in points. A little bit ahead of. I think Austin Bloom's going to wind up taking over second. So it's going to be going to be really close. Yeah. So, but anyhow, who you got to thank for this then?
I gotta thank my dad for always watching. It's nice to know he's out there. It honestly makes these races a lot more nerve-wracking. Not gonna lie to you, when you know that, like, when it's a different thing when you show up and you're racing against your friends. When it's like, okay, well, my dad's watching and I'm really running bad. Like, he could have done so many other things with his time right now. I gotta thank my friends for talking to me, Dylan, always for making the cars. It was nice to talk to him and Adam Bossy through this. And obviously, I always gotta thank you guys for broadcasting. And I mean, I'm going to throw out another sorry to Alan and Snyder. I really didn't mean to kill him when I did, but I don't think it's going to mean much to them.
No, probably not. Well, one thing I forgot to ask you, though, was you guys go to Indianapolis Road Course next week. How you feel about that?
I've always enjoyed road courses after I've practiced the road courses. So I'm hoping I can get some laps in over the next week and kind of figure out what to do. But I've always enjoyed, like, when I saw the schedule, I was way more looking forward to Indy Road than I was Pocono. So I'm hoping it works out over there.
Well, I was telling Dwayne, I mean, I don't like it on iRacing as much as I do on Forza 7. I have Forza 7 and I love Indian Road on that. Oh, it's amazing. And I'm pretty good at it too. But I am horrible on iRacing with it. So, well, go celebrate that win, Jackson. We'll see you next week and see what you can do. Congratulations again, brother.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, Dwayne, you got second place there?
Yes, sir. Caught up to Brad Crest. Brad, man, you did all you could. Those last few cautions really kind of burn you there. I think if it had stayed green, you might have been able to make that pass. But still, you come home second. Talk about your racing a little bit out there.
Yeah, I was trying to keep, when I talked to you guys earlier, I was just trying to keep Jackson in sight so he didn't get too far ahead of me, so I might have a chance. And man, we were going on that run and I was right with him and he wasn't pulling away. So I thought he's either saving his tires too or he's using them up. Wasn't sure, but if it would have stayed green, I think we would have had something for him. All those cautions at the end just killed me. Jackson was so good on the restarts. I was driving the wheels off of it on that last lap, just trying to catch him.
Yeah, he's definitely got the jump in the green there down to a science. But going to be a good points night for you. You come in tonight 8th in points. You finished well ahead of several of the guys in front of you. So you're probably going to jump a few spots. How does that build momentum for you heading into Indy Road next week?
Pretty good. I'm going to need all the momentum I can get going to that place. I've never even been on that track on here before, so I don't know how that's going to go.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah, I need all the luck I can get going there.
Yeah, it's a pretty technical track. Just remember that when you're on the straightaway, it's okay. You're going the wrong way, but it's by design.
Yeah, you'll be going the wrong way.
I did hear Rudy talking about he's raced it on Forza 7. I've been on it on that game before, but never on this one. So I kind of know where the track goes, but I've never been on it on here before.
Yeah, it's a whole different animal on here.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I love it on Forza 7. I can't drive it worth a crap on iRacing.
Yeah, that might be me next week too.
Yeah.
Well, we will let you get out of here and celebrate. But before we do, who do you got to thank for second place tonight?
I just want to thank High Point for being on board with us, the Racing Warehouse, Ready Foundation, SP Designs, Body Shop, all my teammates, and you guys for putting on this broadcast. You guys do a heck of a job. I love going back and watching them every week.
All right. Well, Brad, again, congratulations on second place and good luck next week in Indy.
All right, thank you, bud.
Thank you,
Rudy
Brad.
got third.
I do, Roberto, coming home third place. Man, what a battle there at the end between you and Brad Krass, huh?
Yeah, that was fun and clean and fair. I think that was
Yeah.
a pretty good race.
Yeah. Awesome
Racing
Bloom
with
was
Brad
in
and
that
everyone.
too. Yeah, you guys were
Yeah.
just, man, it was just back and forth and back and forth. We had no idea who was going to come in second. We knew pretty much who was going to win, but
Yeah. I got damage from the earlier wreck with Andrew Baker and Kendall spinning right in front of me, and that set me back a little bit. I think, honestly, probably could have had a car to compete for the win if not for that. I don't know, though, because Jackson was just way quick all night.
Yeah.
But, you know, to come home third after getting in a wreck is pretty sensational in my book, because I was sitting there facing the wall, locked up the brakes, and I was thinking I was done. But P3, I'll take that.
Yeah, you were kind of, you know, I think the way it all worked out, I think you were kind of lucky the way everything worked out, because you could have got a lot more damage than what you did. And that little tiny bit you got surely didn't slow you down enough to keep up and finish third, but it may have been enough to keep you from victory, you know, the winner's circle. It could have been. I don't know. We'll never know now.
Yeah, like you said, it always could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
But I mean, P3 is pretty much best case scenario when something like that happens.
Yep.
I was lucky to not get hit by anybody, but I do think it took a little bit away, and it kind of made me have to race people different for the rest of the race, kind of play defense, something I don't usually like to do. I kind of threw, I wouldn't say a block, but I didn't give Brad a ton of room going in the one on the last lap, and he was still able to get around. So, you know, the car just wasn't there, but, you know, I'll take a P3. The way the season started, I was thinking I was just going to run part-time this year, but if I keep running like this, I might have to go full-time, because that's 3 top 5s and 3 starts.
Yeah, this is definitely going to put you into the top 10 in points now.
Yeah, and great start to the season so far. So
yeah, you
like I said, I'll take it. Daytona was good. Ran very solid last week at Chicago, and do it again tonight.
12th in the points tonight, and boy, this ought to jump you right up, maybe 2 or 3 positions, I think.
Yeah, I hope so. It's been a good start though, and man, was that a crazy race or what? I mean, I don't even know how many cars finished it, but
I think about 14 or something. I think 14 cars finished it. Yeah, it was pretty intense. Well, you guys go to Indy Road next week. How you feel about that?
I'm looking forward to it. I feel like road courses are probably the best in my wheelhouse, so we'll see if I can. Good. Haven't really been the Indy road course too much, so we'll see if I can live up to that next week. But I'm looking forward to it.
That's like Dwayne said, it's a very technical track, so you know, we're hoping that, you know, it's a good race next week and everybody enjoys it. So, well, Roberto, you come home third tonight, man.
Looking forward to it.
Who do you have to thank for this third place?
I guess I should probably start by thanking Jackson for kind of counting me down the last couple of restarts, because without that, I would have definitely never finished third. Because I was able to jump Brad and Austin on the last couple of restarts because of that. So I guess I got to thank Jackson. I mean,
that always does help.
A little bit of teamwork. Kind of new working with him this year, but it's been fun so far. I enjoy working with that group of guys, and you know, looking forward to hopefully getting my regular teammates back soon. Someday, but anyway, it was a good race, and so thank you guys for putting on the broadcast, and I'll see you guys hopefully soon. You know.
All right.
Thanks.
I'll
keep this going a little bit longer. This is the first time that I've actually been interviewed that I didn't win the race. So this is a bit of a wait for me this time. So.
Well, heck yeah, man. Well, you know,
I'll take it.
Heck yeah.
It's good to build top threes like that. Nights you can't win.
All right, we'll see you next week. Go celebrate that third place, Roberto. Congrats.
Yep. See you.
All right, Dwayne, let's run down through the final results here. Boy, what a heck of a race that was, wasn't it? Golly, man, that
It
was
was a
great.
wild one for sure.
Yeah, man. And all right, well, Jackson Hartman, our points leader, definitely pulls out the win here tonight. Brad Kress finishing in second. Roberto Ramirez, third. Austin Bloom, good finish for Austin tonight. His mom in chat there, Sheila. He did good tonight, Sheila. Hopefully we see you back every week, Sheila. Good seeing you. Anyhow, let's see. Matthew Leedy. Wow, look at that. Top 5 for Matthew tonight. Great job. Andrew Baker in 6th. All right, my overlays are sticking. Tyler Rush, 7th. Terry Brooks, 8th. Caleb Morrissey, 9th. And Adam Bowes, 10th. Dwayne?
Toby Wedgwood's going to bring it home 11th. Justin Gibbs 12th. Jacob Helm will bring it home 13th. Last car on the lead lap. Jeff Maurice finishes 14th for first car 1 lap down. Scott Zellner 15th. Kendall Kerr in 16th. Tyler Schneider 17th. 18th. Alan Kunman. Dylan Body will finish 19th. And Jason Harris will round out the top 20. Ryan Salmons will bring it home 21st, Dylan Wedgwood 22nd, and Scott Wheeler out early on lap 1 in 23rd.
All right. Well, again, congratulations here to, if I can get this thing to ever shut off. Congratulations again here to Jackson Hartman for his win here at Pocono tonight. They'll be back next week, folks, at Indianapolis Road. So that'll be very interesting. So, all right, well, we'll catch you next time here on MaxSpeedTV. Dwayne, thank you so much for helping. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Till next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.